So let's speak a little bit more about, doing Playboy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese did Victoria's
No,
Secret.
I don't like how you got to shout that out, though.
Did I just like bury the lead right there? I buried the lead.
I mean, introduce that.
When we're talking about, just breaking barriers as female athletes, as women in sport, there's that too. When you talk about growing the game and seeing people outside of the court as brands bigger than just their sport, there are. Yourself, Angel Reese, did some incredible things this offseason, but also caught a lot of heat for it as well. While it's on the men's side, SGA, Donovan Mitchell doing underwear commercials, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's really no big deal. And, doing Skims commercials, all that type of stuff. Why do you think women still have to sort of fight to show that they're more than just athletes?
I mean, you mentioned 2 Black women. That's a fight within itself automatically. Just like being a Black man is one. But I think it's a little different for us. We're in a position now where we're being offered the same resources and opportunities as our male counterparts. And that's uncomfortable, I think, for people because of the new time that we're in. There has been a stereotype when it comes to women that we've always just supposed to take the background and just take care of the foundation and that we can't build our own, right? And so it's refreshing. I think too, though, that's the reason why we catch a lot of heat, because people aren't ready to embrace that yet. And they're not even giving us permission to be able to embrace it. Like, while Angel has done Victoria's Secret, and I can't speak upon her, but as I have done Playboy, and I'm sure that, she can relate, or anyone else that is breaking barriers, we're still learning who we are as well. We're still learning how to break barriers and become comfortable with everything that comes with it. Like, if we were to sit here and listen to what people tell us what we should do, we wouldn't be able to break these barriers. So just finding the balance in that, and I'm going to keep continuing to do so.
Please do.
I'm not going to apologize for it. But if anything, hopefully I'm paving the way for girls who never thought that it would be possible. The first time I picked up a Playboy magazine, I had no business picking it up at the
to read the articles, right? Like, that's
no. I found it in the back of a family member's closet, and I'm like, what is this? But I immediately questioned myself, as a little girl, because someone that grew up as a tomboy with cornrows and headbands and, wristbands looked at that and was like, would I ever look like her? And I didn't even know that I didn't need to compare myself. I just haven't found the beauty within myself yet, that I have now in my womanhood. But never did I think that picking it up at 8 years old, I would be turning around gracing it at 28, so... But again, when you talk about the alignment and how steps, those are personal experiences that the world doesn't know, how my steps were already ordered. So I already know anytime when I walk, I'm being guided correctly.
Like, from afar, like I've seen you, I'm watching you, we're watching you build your brand, like very, very intentionally. Like you had to make that decision to say, hey, I'm going to move this way. I want to build it this way.
Yeah.
Like, where do you see your brand going? Because Playboy, to most, not to cut you off, but Playboy, Grace and Playboy was like the pinnacle of all entertainment. You know what I mean? In the back in the day, like, in the sense, like, if you
pop culture moment.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
a moment.
The magazine just came back after 7 years, so this was
being
iconic.
Completely honest, I hadn't even seen or heard anything from Playboy.
But that's my point. Like, culturally, what Playboy was, from a pop culture standpoint.
Yeah.
If you grace Playboy as a woman from any genre, you was at a certain, you was 1%. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's the reason why I did it. Like, when the offer was on the table, I was a little nervous, but I had to do my research of who had done it. Like,
and Black.
It wasn't a lot.
That's my point. That's my point.
But I did see the woman that did, like Cindy Crawford, Mariah Carey, Kate Moss. There's just, it's a crazy lineup. And so I said, okay, if they can do it, then I should be okay to be able to do it. But then I looked up athletes. I looked up Black women, and I didn't see it. And I'm a go-getter. Like, I want my name to be up there too. And when I got permission from my mom, I was like, okay, I'll do it. There's certain things that I take pride in having my name affiliated with. And in today's era, you have OnlyFans and all these type of things. And I said, okay, I'm not going to associate my name with those type of brands, but Playboy, I'll be proud of whenever I'm a mom or when I get older. It's not something that I'll look back like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the photographer did his research as well. Like everyone talks about my aesthetic, how I have like of a 90s old vibe, how I carry myself. And so the images were shot that way to make it seem like that it was a very classic shoot. And so I'm happy with how things came out. But again, anytime when I'm going to align myself with someone, it's making sure that I'm captured the right way.
Yeah, indeed.
But my brand, limitless. I'm building an empire right now. Like I said, I want to be the one of the ones that can do it all. And I'm starting to see I have enough favors to be able to do it. I just have to give myself the level of patience to be able to become a professional in all the other spaces. And I'm my own worst critic. You know,
that power is powerful.
Yeah.
Right. And I say that from a standpoint of you're building something that's very powerful. Like you're the way people are seeing you is in a very powerful, you're part of a powerful movement within yourself. You're like a one woman army by yourself, right? I know you have a team, but visually, you're moving. That's how it comes off, right?
Yeah.
That power can affect other people.
Absolutely.
Other businesses who are not ready to understand or open the doors or walk into a new territory, as you said. So I want to say, stay in that power, but also understand the power that you have in your own brand.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm learning. Like I said, I am my own worst critic. Sometimes I don't understand or know who I am. Because I don't.
What do you mean by that?
But there's nothing wrong with that because you're still on the journey. You still searching for that.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I'm like one of the guys. Like I grew up in the gym, like around, the guys and all those type of things. Like when I'm in Houston, I get runs at Fondy. Like if you're from there, exactly, and so just because other people are seeing me in a different light, I've never stopped looking at myself that way, that people don't get access to. And to be honest, when you talk about power, I own that. I own the fact that I have a mysterious aura. Like we don't hear her talk. We only judge her from pictures. We know who she's been affiliated with, but like you can only come up with statements of your own. You can never say Kysre said. And I love that part about me. Like I don't adapt to the new norms of society in a sense. I'm very strategic in how I want to build my brand. Like I'm a pop out person. I don't go on social media and talk about what's getting ready to come out. When it comes out, you just see it. Like that's how I operate. Like I grew up, my godfather is John Lucas. Like my dad played in the NBA. Like you do the work. You don't record it. Nobody needs to see it. You just do the work. And so that's what I'm doing behind the scenes. Like I'm in acting classes, getting ready for films and running a business, like starting things that people don't even know about, And so I'm trying to embrace that power. But at the same time, too, I think the most powerful thing is understanding who I am and not start looking at myself the way that other people look at me with the influence that I do have. But Absolutely. I am mindful, very mindful.
Shout out to your crazy ass golf ball.
Shout out to Luke, man.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of barriers that you are breaking, so it's kind of hard to answer this question. But is there anybody out there that you kind of like admire or trying to like, I don't want to say follow their blueprint, but like, are there people that you've just been inspired by? Be like, oh, I want to.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm inspired by women in general.
Right.
But when I sat down with my team before, I selected who was going to be transitioning with me in my next journey, I was very strategic about who I want to be and what I want to do. By the grace of God, everything happened in less than a year. But it was refreshing to be aligned with people who are passionate about the vision that I have and are like find joy in saying no to others who don't look at me in the same light that I have, and how I view myself. But I don't know, like women inspire me. But one thing I will say about me breaking barriers, there are a select few of women where I said I want to fit in that category. So when you think about Rihanna, when you think about Beyoncé, when you think about Zendaya, you think about Kim Kardashian, think about Jennifer Lopez, like, I'm like, these are women who have started with one craft and have expanded their brands. I'm like, I want to be in that conversation. The only difference is I'll be the one that's an athlete. They're not. So while you sing, I play ball. You're a model, I model. You're a businesswoman, I'm becoming that. Like, just all these things. You act, I'm going to act. Like, but the thing that will separate me is the fact that I'm a hooper. So those type of women are what inspires me to say, I can be whatever the hell I want to be, because it's been done before, but just not through my walk and my pathway.